Let's meet the guys who have online video shows, and we feature them in hashtag Preacher of the Day. Let's find out. These are the guys who have video shows, and what we're doing is we're telling all the preachers, you need to have a video show. Why? Number one, 30 years old and below live in social media. I mean, they live there. They wake up in the morning and they pick up their phone. The phone is the last thing that they hold. So what we're doing is, if we have a desire to reach out to people, we have to also do something. We have to be there in social media, whether we like it or not. It's not like, oh, it's fun, let's do this. It's fun, yes, but we've got a purpose. And our purpose is to reach out and to share God's love to as many people as possible. Velden has a video show. It's called Relationship. And I love how you do it in a gym, how you do it in a cafe. What's your experience?
Lately, my experience it's getting more views. It's actually fun because there are times that I really don't want to do it, but the people are asking me if they could hear more of me and hear more of my message. So actually, this is more than this is a promotion for my fees. It's actually more for the people, to help them, especially in the aspect of relationships, because I believe much of our happiness really depends on relationships and how we deal with people and our loved ones.
That's right. The thing is, it's almost like we do it because we want to promote our feast and all of that. That's true, but what you said is right. It's our gift to the world. You're able to connect and help a lot of people. Your focus is singles, right?
More so.
Yeah.
Majority of my viewers are single. So, especially this month, I have done a lot of. It's a love series. Mm-hmm. It's all about love, dating, and relationships.
That's great.
So,
that's great.
So anything that I can do to help them.
Wonderful. How about you, JC? What's your experience? You have a 60-second thing that you do it every day.
I call it hashtag 1 minute. 1 minute as in JUAN minute, because I post it in Instagram. So it's only given 60 seconds.
That's
and
right.
At least it's good that it can be also posted in Facebook. And so far my experience of it is, it's not actually first for people. It's actually for me.
Really?
Because I just need to speak my mind out. It's 1 minute is random ideas and inspiration. So I would just look into a particular event or experience, or somehow wherever I am, whatever that I'm doing, and I'll just share to people some reflections of it. And so far, I may not have all, the reach is not that big, but at least there are 1, 2, 3 people that would say thank you. That post encouraged me, and it gives me a confirmation that I want to continue doing this. Not because it's just for all people, but it's really for some people who might need that inspiration or encouragement.
JC Libira. Aside from that one show, he also has a second show. It's called
Hashtag 1 message.
Hashtag 1 message. It's beyond the 60 seconds.
Yes, the mga 1 and 50 seconds. No, no, but it's actually 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So at least it's once a week, every Saturday, and at least I'll be able to share more than the 1 minute usual thing that I do.
Yeah.
A new show, brother, that just came in is hashtag 1 question. It's an FB live for at least 30 minutes, and this time around, whatever the people is going through right now, like life journey, can be a spontaneous Q&A.
Wow, that's
So
great.
I do it during the week.
Wonderful, wonderful. Alvin has a show. His show is always what do you call it?
Mayroong magandang mangyayari.
That's standard Alvin Barcelona. Is always mayroon magandang mangyayari sa iyo. And can you come a little bit closer because
Well, this is a continuing mission of telling people that they can see God in their day-to-day lives. That's why I talk in Taglish, so that I meet them and where they are, whatever they're doing, and hopefully they see God there and see hope. Halimbawa, whether kayo nagpapabunot, kahapon nagpabunot ako, sinunod ko yun, o umattend ka ng JS, no? And everything and anything that you do, you can see God and you can see hope there. And where there's God, palaging mayroong magandang mangyayari sa'yo.
wonderful, wonderful. So that's Alvin. Adrian has a new show. It's called.
Well, at first it was A-list, but
A-list.
now it's A-live. Well, pareho lang yun. But anyways, I didn't know that it has a great impact on the lives of our friends.
Share about that. You were
Yeah.
telling me na
Yes.
nagulat ka na parang
Yeah, the very first time that I did a video was after our retreat in Tagaytay. And so I was really parang trying hard pa ako. Na-TH talaga ako, as in nadapa ako, humangin, nagulong buhok and all the stuff. But after a day, there was this one friend of mine from showbiz who was really so inspired and was touched, and this paved the way for her to serve with me at my feast right now. And she's been with me for the last 3 weeks already that she's been serving with me. And
her name is.
her name is Pinky Marquez Cancio, and she's serving with me on a regular basis, no matter how busy she is. But she makes it a point that she serves every Sunday.
Just wanted to tell people, Adrian was a former actor and singer in showbiz. Some of you don't know. Not former. No. He's never left.
And it's one way of saying like we just came from Holy Land. It's just like one way of saying that if Muhammad cannot go to the mountain will go to Muhammad.
Yeah.
Like what we did in Holy Land, I did some videos in Holy Land when we were there, and people were saying that they were so thankful and grateful that as if they were already in Holy Land. So,
Yeah.
ang galing. Sobrang ano.
So the reason why we do these video shows, it's really, instead of people going to us, we don't wait for them. We just go to where they are because the phone is right there in their hands. So we go to their office, we go to their homes, we go to while they're riding a bus or the LRT or in their car, we go to where they are, and that's the whole goal. Didoy has a very special video show.
Hi.
Because he is a doctor, and his show is called.
My show is called What's Up, Doc? With Doc Tidoy Lobaton, your prescription to be healthy and happy. And it's a show just to help people to recover and be better in their health, not just on that physical health, but also in their emotional health, also in their spiritual health. I try to integrate things together and go for natural and holistic healing. And it's a beautiful, beautiful show that I get to connect with people, and I am surprised actually, Brother Bo, that I get to meet and to connect with people in different parts of the world, and I just sense that people really need it. Some people would say, hi, I'm coming from Abu Dhabi, I need better sleep, thank you for this video. Hi, I am from Australia, I was so stressed, thank you for this video. It's such a beautiful thing that we create a community of healers. Learn from one concept at a time, and I love that this becomes a community, and eventually it will become a movement where we could be all healers to the world.
Thank you, Didoy. Thank you so much. J. Paul Hernandez has a show entitled
Hi
J. Paul
guys.
Hernandez.
No, it's called Overcomer. It's
You changed it.
Yeah, I changed it already. I didn't know. I started without a title. I just wanted to share, and it was like, for the first few months, very, very weird, very raw. But then I realized what is the message, and the message is for millennials who did not believe in themselves. It's called Overcomer because I want to help people who are struggling with their problems, insecurities, who do not believe in themselves, they feel unworthy, incapable, and there's just so many problems. So I tackle one problem at a time, and then try to share tidbits and how-tos on how to deal with it, how to overcome. And the thing is, people are stuck in the rat race. They feel insecure because their resume, their CV is not that good enough, and they just don't feel wonderful. But the point is, you just believe in yourself as God believes in you, and then you just dream big, and you will go through. You will have breakthroughs after breakthroughs and after breakthroughs, and you just be the best person you can be. And I promise everyone that the best is yet to come.
There you have it. You've got other guys who have video shows who are not here. Arun Gogna, and he's just a funny guy, just really gognuts. And then you've got John Escoto, Joy at Work, and he's the guy with the costumes. He dressed up one time as a pregnant woman, and so much laughter there. And then you have Drew Scoscio. He's got a co-show with his wife, although Veldon sometimes does it with his wife. Co-show is just all about marriage, and love it. So one of the reasons why people are saying, why promote these many shows? Because there are many audiences. There's so many people that we want to reach. There are a lot of people that I can't reach. Veldon reaches the single people, and Didoy talks about health, and JC talks to young people, etc. So different aspects of life, and we want to have more shows. And George, what's your show?
My show is about this little guy. His name is Anton. He's my son, and it's called Daddyhood. Oops, sorry. It's called Daddyhood. I started it several months ago, and my son turned 3 or 4 months, I think. And the idea is that everyone has a father, but not everyone has a great relationship with their father. So my purpose is to talk about my lessons, my insights when I'm dealing with Anton through the lens of my relationship with God. So the title or the tagline of Daddyhood is that, remember that the Father loves you very, very much. I know that a lot of people have a distorted image of God the Father because of their own experience with their dad. So that's what I try to bring out, the things I'm learning. And I realize that I'm called to love my son the way God the Father loves me. I had a great experience with my father when he was still alive. And I pray that everyone who watches it gets blessed. Woo! I have a better voice when I'm on the show, just right now.
He's not, his voice is. But we love Anton. Pray for Anton now because he's in the hospital.
Yeah.
And we're praying that, although it's almost there, bouncing back from that fever, but praise God. So there, you've got all these video shows, all these guys speaking, and some of them with their wives, speaking to people, speaking to you. And we pray that God will continue to use these videos to bless your lives. There are going to be more of the preachers, the feast builders, more of these people. We're just encouraging them to continue to bless more people. Preacher, hashtag Preacher of the Day.
Group hug. Group hug with brother.
All right.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
I'm giving everything I got. God knows I know it's not a lot. I'm headed somewhere, but I don't know where just yet. I still got something left to prove that there's nothing I won't do. Do what it takes so I can bring you back again. All my life, you're the one thing that's always been real. Ooh.
Kayo na lang mag-usap ng number natin, panalangin.
Once upon a time, the center of the house was the radio, and that was like many years ago, many decades ago. You enter a house, right in the middle of the living room or the dining room is the radio, and that was the king of the house. And then all of a sudden, the TV comes along in the 1960s, and there were some people who said, "Oh, that's just a fad. The TV, it will come and it will go. We want to stick with the radio." Guess what happens? The radio lost its power, its influence, started going down in influence and impact, and TV ruled the house. All of a sudden, the TV was the king of the house. Well, guess what happened? After a while, TV begins to lose its influence now. And right now, it's a lot of young people don't anymore watch TV. And right there on your phone, that's it. That's what people watch today. So I can't stick to a platform and say, I'm emotionally attached to radio. I'm emotionally attached to TV. Wait a minute, what's more important? Your message or your platform? Your message or the language that you use? You can't be attached to language. You can't be attached to platform. You've got to be attached to your core message. And whatever platform or language you use, do it. In 1980, we started Light of Jesus, a spiritual community. In 1990, we published Kerygma magazine, and we became, by God's grace and God's blessing, this is totally, by the love of God, we were able to produce Kerygma, became the widest inspirational magazine, widest read inspirational magazine in the country. And we were called the what did they call? They called us the miracle publishing, whatever. Something like, it's like the people were astounded how we were able to do it. And you know what? Kerygma magazine continues to publish today. But it was funny because I had a dream when we started with 2,000 copies, then we became 3,000, became 5,000, 10,000 copies. We went 20,000, 30,000 copies, and I had in my mind, I said, we're going to reach 1 million copies. Well, guess what? Today we're 30,000 copies, maybe 35,000. I don't know now the last figure, but we never reached 1 million. Why? Because platforms changed. Because right now magazines are down. Many magazines have closed. Why? People are going online. But again, I want to thank God that I am not attached to platforms. About 12 or 13 years ago, we put up Kerygma Family online. It was a global, international, non-physical, virtual community connected online. And 15 years ago, I think it was about 15 years ago already, or maybe 14, I don't know the exact date, but when we put it up, I got material from Kerygma magazine. I got material from Didache, another publication that we published, and it was at that time really, people loved Didache. People loved Companion, a Bible diary. People loved Sabbath, and I put all of that material, put it all online, and people were asking me, "Bo, don't do that. You're cannibalizing your product. Who will buy Kerygma and Didache and Companion and Sabbath if they can all get it online for free?" But something inside me was saying, no, this is the right thing to do. I didn't read any business books about that. I just said, I think it's the right thing to do because our goal is to spread the word and spread the message. And that's what happened. And then later on, I read in business books, and business teachers began to say, The right thing to do is to cannibalize your product. Oh, so that's what I did. Because that. If you don't cannibalize your product, someone else will. When platforms begin to change. And I saw that. And again, I'm not saying I'm this great genius. But somewhere, somehow, I knew the platform will change. And print publications, etc., they're going to go down. And online's going to go up. So when the internet was still not as big as this, we put Kerygma Family already online. And today, Kerygma Family and the donors of Kerygma Family, those who are members and who donate, and it's optional. Donation is optional. They're so blessed that they're giving, and that's the reason now why, because of the donors of Kerygma Family, we're able to help Anawim, our ministry for the abandoned elderly, and Tahanan ng Pagmamahal, Jeremiah, Pag-asa ng Pamilya Scholarship Fund, all these ministries for the poor, as well as our Shepherd's Voice, radio and TV programs, and all of that, we're able to help from the online community of Kerygma Family. What do you call that? It's a miracle that we were able to see that the platforms are changing, the language is changing, but we were going to preach the same message. Now, social media, that is the internet today, and so we're there, we're attacking it, and we're using it, and we're embracing it for the sake of the gospel. I want you to ask this question. Ask yourself this question now, in whatever you're doing, because things will change. So, can you give your product in whatever platform? Platforms will change. So can you be platform agnostic in one sense and say, this is my gift, this is my message, I'm going to give it to the world.